Hey, we are live. Hey, Mike, how are you? Say hi to everyone. Another week with our weekly Facebook Live with Mike Kelly. Uh, say hi.
Hey, Pablo. Nice to be here. Hello, everybody out there. Glad to
So,
be back. Glad to be back.
so
Let's
once
do this.
again, we just want to do a little refresh of what we're doing here. Every week, we are wanting to connect with the expat community. We wanted to connect with you and share different things, different ideas, entertain, opinions, give some of our personal and professional opinion on our different fields, and also invite other people who wants to talk about the different issues for the expat community. And this is what we're here. My name is Pablo Arias with International Relocation Partner. I own an international shipping company that helps expats move to Panama and to many other countries. And Mike, introduce yourself.
My name is Mike Kelly with Expat Health Services, and we help people move to Panama. We get you set up with your healthcare. We get you set up with your real estate. We're basically just a one-stop shop, and we've helped a lot of people. I've helped a lot of people move here from the United States and Canada over the last 4 years, doing private relocation tours, and I'm happy to help. So that's pretty much it. A lot of you
Well, that's
might know me
amazing.
out there.
And we have this week, I've been thinking about how to name it, how to label this week. Should Americans in Panama celebrate the 4th of July? I wanted to give a little bit more, say, a little bit more strong title to this. Why Americans hate the States, things like that. I shouldn't be saying this. I'm not even from the States. I lived in the States for many years, and I love, American culture, and I've been helping them for a long, long time. But I think we need to address this topic. Should Americans celebrate their own roots when they're living abroad, when they're living in Panama? Because it seems like a lot of them think that's not an option, or it's not appropriate, or maybe if you, as an American, if you're living abroad, then you want to end up, disrespecting the local culture. But before we go into topic, Mike, I like to stop at the beginning of this podcast and remind everyone that we are actually inviting people to a Independence Day, 4th of July, Independence Day celebration this weekend. And this is going to be this Saturday. It's not going to be the 4th of July. By the way, it's the 1st of July, and it's actually the Canadian Independence Day. So it's a celebration of the season of the Independence Day for Canada, for United States. And we're doing this because we want to get people together. We want to see people eye to eye, and we have such a tremendous activity, and we want you to be part of it. And
Yeah,
let Mike give us a little bit of the details, and then we go into topic.
yeah. We have our party coming up here at the ranch. So we're going to be in Capira on Saturday. It's Saturday the 1st, celebrating the tradition of the Fourth of July celebration. So it's we're talking about barbecue with hamburgers and hot dogs. I won't get too much into the details because we're going to talk about that. But it's really just to get out there and kind of experience the tradition and get to meet other people. Get out. This place is amazing. It's beautiful. There's nothing you would rather do on a Saturday than be at this place, get out of the city and fresh air. So I highly recommend you coming out. If you haven't signed up yet, sign up now. We'll provide all of the information, but you will have a blast. Trust me. And Pablo and I will both be there. So it's going to be great to finally meet everybody. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So we hope to see everyone there. It's going to be a lot of fun.
So once again, this is a great opportunity for us to meet, and I think there's a lot of value, getting out of the traditional way of people that connects the expats normally connects through expat groups. But I think there's a lot of value seeing people in person, shaking hands, getting a beer together, making friends. Um, but yeah, this Saturday, we're going to put the link with the description of the event and how to sign up. We are running out of space, so make sure you do your signing and get to meet us in person. We're going to have a nice group on Saturday, live music, food, and an amazing place. Let's go
Yeah.
into topic, and I want to show you this. I did this question. I'm gonna show this on the screen. Make your faces a little smaller, and I make this question in several expat groups in Costa Rica. This is actually Costa Rica. I make this question in the Panama expat groups, in the Costa Rica expat groups, in Portugal, and in Mexico, in many countries. I just wanted to get a feeling of what people do for the 4th of July. And I did this question 6 days ago, as you can see here. And in 6 days, I have, 156 comments. All of these people are commenting about it.
That is a hot topic.
I mean,
that is a hot topic.
The very first thing very first comment I remember, why are you even asking this? Very like negative. And we're gonna go through some of these comments.
It's interesting, the feedback on that.
I mean, this guy here, buying weapons.
Yeah.
It's just.
I'll give you my take on it.
Yeah.
It's when we do things like this, like I'm already planning the follow up for the Panama Independence Day get together out here, but we do it not to honor just one thing. It's not because we're it's more to get people together, right? There are a lot of people here from the United States that have lived here for a long time or have just moved here, and sometimes it can be hard to get out and meet people. When you're here as an expat, it's not always, especially in Panama City, I would say, in other areas like Boquete, where there are more people kind of in one area. Here in the city, everyone's spread out. So opportunities like this come up, and we can organize a get together, whether it be for 4th of July, American Independence Day, or Panama Independence Day, or whatever, Canada Day. It's just getting people together, and so that's really why we're doing it. We're just like, we've got this community, which is basically like all on Facebook. Everyone sees each other in Facebook groups. Sometimes it's really good to just put a face to the name. How often do you get to do that? And especially in a place like where we're doing this on Saturday. So I think that's what it's all about for me. I'm from the United States. It's a nostalgic thing for me to celebrate 4th of July here in Panama. It's fun. But, I've lived in Panama for 11 years. My family's Panamanian. But I don't look at it in a negative way. But what I do think are some people that are from the United States, they left it because they weren't happy with how things were in the United States. They might have a negative view, like, oh, well, why would I want to celebrate the 4th of July? That's why I left the United States. If I wanted to celebrate the 4th of July, I would have stayed there. So we see some of the comments to that. So,
look at this. Just skip it. This guy, skip it. The way things are going here, and this is like, it's talking about the States. The guy is in Florida. Just skip it. Somebody else says something else here. Stay out. Stay out, Costa Rica, with that crap. Believe me, I've been through a lot of these, comments, really negative, really like nasty comments. And I am organizing activities for the expat community in Costa Rica and helping, with the activity we're doing on Saturday in Panama. And to me, it's like, man, I'm trying to do something nice for the community. And we hire a band, live music, and it's out of the goodness of our heart to do something different for the expat community. And you see these comments. To be honest, my initial thought was, I don't even know what to think. I don't know why am I doing this. But at the same time, I have to understand a lot of people is not happy with how things are happening in the States. It's maybe the economy, maybe politics, maybe whatever it may be. But that doesn't give nobody right to, to
it doesn't
celebrate.
Like I said, I don't think we should be, there's a lot of negativity going on in the United States politically, a lot of separation going on. And, I totally understand where people are coming from when they have that kind of negative view. I think being here in Panama, I think it's just, let that go, leave that back in the United States, come here with a fresh attitude, embrace everyone. It's not just, you don't come here to just, only be with one certain group of people. We're all here together. So if you have an opportunity to meet other Americans that are in a similar situation, that's how you got to think about it. I mean, there are a lot of Americans that have moved here for similar reasons. So you have a lot of like-minded people that you probably meet and become really good friends with. You're going to meet people from Canada. We've got people coming from South Africa, from Canada, Panamanians. These are people that are coming that are from all over the world, not just United States, that are coming to celebrate this. So it's a chance to get to meet other people and other Americans that have maybe had similar experiences. So it's a good thing to do. And we're not, you shouldn't look at it like, I'm not, why would I want to celebrate the, Independence Day? I left the United States. I mean, we got to kind of leave that mentality behind and, just open our minds. I mean, we would do this for any country. This is just an opportunity for us to get together, to get everyone together and meet each other. You know what I mean? And the 4th of July is fun. You got good food, hamburgers, hot dogs, good live band. I mean, it's a fun experience. Why not? Why not?
I have to say there is a lot of benefits to it. Just like a couple of weeks ago, we talked about Facebook expat groups, and you have a Facebook expat group for Panama, and people use this and they use it to interact, ask questions, and meet with new people. But there is nothing like the human touch. It was just, to me, maybe I'm an old-fashioned guy, I don't know, but there is nothing like the human touch. And a lot of these people that are coming in the expat groups, they're new in town. They don't know where is they don't know where is the barber shop. They don't know where is the, who is the best provider for this or that. And people come and ask questions. But adding the one-on-one, face-to-face human interaction takes this to another level. If you're able to build relationships with other folks just like you, who are just moving to Panama, I mean, to me, that's amazing. It's amazing so you're able to trust that you're not just talking to a little picture, a little circle picture on Facebook. You're talking to a human being that has family, that's got values, that has got a background, that has got history, So I do think there's a lot of value connecting face-to-face with people and getting to know other people, especially when a lot of these folks, and I know I move people to Panama, I move a lot of people to Panama. Sometimes they're moving alone. Sometimes people is moving. They don't have a family in Panama. They are leaving their country. They're leaving their family, their friends, their father, mother, their cousins, and they're just like, I'm now living my dream, moving to Panama. But their circle in Panama, it's very little. It's usually maybe just the real estate agent. That's it. Maybe they know Mike. They know the real estate agent, and that's it. They decided to build a new life in Panama. And I think you need to build your network by meeting with new people. And there's a lot of value to this. So that's one of the main things. Let's get together. We're doing it for a good reason. Imagine if we, as the expat community, get together. We can do so many things together. And the expat community is nothing but a way of protecting each other. I don't know if you know about these experiences, but a newcomer come to town, and there is a taxi driver who knows who that guy is, who is now offering services, offering legal advice, offering With the community, you get to ask, who is the right service provider. With the community, you get to do things, and you get to protect each other. You get to share your experiences and share useful information. And now, if you know other people, it's going to be face to face.
Yeah, it's such a small community. It's Panama's small, so it's really important to make good connections to get out and get to know people. We do it. As of now, most people move here, just kind of to your point, like people move here and they just have a very tiny circle, of actual physical, contact with other people. If they're on Facebook, they've got 100 friends, they're in groups of thousands of people, so, people end up, to kind of stay in their comfort zone, they'll move and then just, okay, like if I need help, I'll just go into, the Panama City Facebook group and I'll find it there. Do I really need to go meet people? So this is just getting out of that bubble. Let's like make, physical contact and meet and shake hands and meet people out, in real life. I think that's important. I've been here for 11 years. I mean, my wife's Panamanian. A lot of times I don't think in the mindset of I'm an expat, the term expat wasn't even really anything I thought about until like 4 years ago when, it seems like this relatively new thing. I know it's been around for a while, but, me personally, I have Panamanian family, a lot of Panamanian friends, and like, I just, when I moved here, I just was out, I didn't have any of these Facebook groups. So it's super important. And if I could tell you anything from my own experience, relocating and being an expat here in Panama, it's get out and get to know people at any opportunity, whether it's a networking event, whether it's a party like we're throwing on Saturday, which is going to be the best of the year, whatever it might be, get out and meet people. These are other people from all over, but like you're going to meet other people from the United States. They're going to be able to share in your experience, and it's going to be great. I think it's super important. Don't just kind of, get stuck in the bubble. And you're going to meet, like you were saying, like, okay, you need to find people that can help you. You want to find someone that's, going to help you with your healthcare or whatever it might be. You start making connections. It's going to be great. And that's just the best advice that I can give on that, I think.
So before we go, Mike, because our time is about to expire, but before we go, please walk us through once again our Saturday activity. What are we doing? I'm going to be showing you. I find the Instagram of the hacienda, so we're going to be showing that while you are describing. But once again, I'm so excited about it. I'm actually flying just to be there. I'm just flying on Saturday just to meet people in person and to enjoy this beautiful day on Saturday. But I'm sharing. Go ahead.
Yeah, guys. So look, it's I'm just looking at some of the details on here. So the event takes place at the ranch in Capira. Okay, it's a huge compound. It looks like Jurassic Park. You go into those doors right there, and you expect the theme song from Jurassic Park to play. It's
wow.
It's that,
Look at this video.
It's to that level, and it has two rivers running through it, a big lake. We've got paddle, pickleball. There's skate parks. I mean, you can see on this video that you're watching that it's just look at this. Look at the skate park. So that's my daughter right here skating.
Wow.
So yeah, like you don't have to be a kid to do it either. I get out there and just kind of cruising around. So it's fun. It's a lot of fun. I'm looking here to just confirm the start time. Look, you can get Ubers out too. So, Ubers will take you. So the name of the ranch does appear on Uber. It's called Hacienda by Paraíso. Can you get it up there on the screen by any chance?
Yeah.
It's right there.
It's right on the screen. Yeah. Hacienda Valle Paraíso.
So if you don't have a car, you can get an Uber and get out there. It's definitely worth it. And it's going to be a blast. Pablo, what's the official start time of the event? Do you remember? I just want to make sure I don't give the wrong.
11 a.m. I do believe we said at 11 a.m. Live music starts at 12 with lunch.
Yeah, so we've got lunches included. It's going to be an amazing Panamanian American barbecue. We're going to have hamburgers, hot dogs, corn on the cob, all this stuff. It's going to be amazing. And live band, so classic rock. This is going to be just a fun, traditional 4th of July. You're going to, just going to get a really good feel for why, Americans love to celebrate this holiday. It's one of the biggest celebrations of the year. So it's going to be really fun. And look at this. Come on. I mean,
let me just this. Let me
if
just
you're watching, if you're watching this video on the screen, you should be registering for this thing right now. I mean, don't look at this. So there's koi in that pond. They've got there's a spa.
I'm liking each picture, each video.
This deck right here looks out over the jungle. There's a pool, an amazing pool right by a river. Yeah, it's and look at, you can fish in that lake. Where there's you can even go fishing, catch big tilapia. Look at that! Look at that! She's going around the turn. Look at that! It's I mean,
she's gonna fall.
She didn't even fall. She's good. Look at the zip line. So we have the zip line. It's not going to be up and running for the event, but there's zip line, wall climbing. No shortage of things to do at the. I'm getting antsy. I want to get out there. I don't know what I'm doing in the city right now.
Shit. Oh, I'm sorry.
Can you beep that out? Look at that. He's getting so excited. He doesn't even know what he's talking about. The excitement just flows. Yeah. So it's going to be a lot of fun. But there's a link to register, and trust me, you'll be happy you went. You'll be very glad that you were a part of this. I've been going there almost every weekend for the past 11 years and never get bored.
Amazing. So you guys know now. You guys have an idea of what we're talking about. We'll be inviting more people. We're hoping to have full house this coming Saturday for the 4th of July or Independence Day season. I'll call it this way: Independence Day season, Family Day at Hacienda Valle Paraíso in Capira. We'll share the information once you register in our website for the event. Then you get an email with a notification and the map with the GPS location or the Waze location. You can also get there by Uber. I
forgot to mention there are horses. There are a couple of deers on the farm that run around, that are basically just running around the farm. And you can ride the horses.
Wow.
Yeah, just all kinds of wildlife, exotic birds, peacocks. You want to see, have you ever seen a giant peacock with its tail fluffed up? This is the place. They're everywhere. All kinds of exotic birds and ducks and geese. Super cool. Monkeys in the trees, sloths. What else? You name it. Every tropical animal and bird is living out at this farm.
Yeah. Amazing. But thank you so much. Your time is up. If you guys would put more of your comments, more commenting, we like to reply to those comments. More commenting allow us to reach more people. So that's amazing. We like to understand your feedback and your opinion on this topic, and we like to see you at the event in Capira. Once again, thank you so much, Mike. Give me a high five. Excellent job. Bam.
Thank you.
Ciao, ciao.
See you next week.